I know sometimes we think we can't be fixed. I know sometimes we think, I don't know what to do with this. I've been here, I've been there, and it still hurts, and I don't know what to do. The truth is, God does. He knows exactly what you need.
I was all over the place with my job, family, kids, being pulled in so many different directions.
I was suffering from PTSD from my time in Iraq. I was drowning in alcohol. I was drowning in all these sins that you're not supposed to do. I was destroying my marriage, and there was no way out for me.
Hearing God was not unfamiliar to me, but it wasn't functioning very well in personal issues, in personal matters.
I came from an abusive upbringing. Consequently, with those who I loved, I didn't really, I had a tone, a temper, impatience. I had a lot of issues going on with my marriage.
I had grown up in a Christian home. My expectations going to Quest were almost like a vacation. But I had been living with baggage, and I just figured every guy just lives with it. And it wasn't until I actually attended Quest that I realized that God wanted to take that baggage from me.
So what is Quest Life? You see, we say yes to God. We say yes to, yeah, I'm going on this event. I'm a little nervous, a little scared, right? I'm going on this event. We have this prep thing, it's 30 days, right? And we get into scripture in that 30 days. We go on the actual event in 5.5 days, and after that, there's a post follow-up with your brothers, and you're still pressing into scripture. But you see, it's the Quest Life. You see, we get to walk this thing out every day.
Everyone's experience will be different, and it should be, because we're all made different. You learn things about you and yourself and how God created you and what God has in you. That's already in you, but it's ready to come out. You just need to be shown it a little bit.
After Quest, I came home so different, so light.
I was more confident just in being who I was and not feeling like I had to measure up.
Coming home a man of God was amazing. The stuff that I brought home from the war, I left all that at the cross, and the Lord happily took that from me, and I didn't think something like that was possible.
I didn't have my whole heart. And through Quest and what God showed me, He invited me to get my whole heart back. And that's what I was able to come home with.
I never had a personal relationship with our Creator, with my Father in heaven. And when I achieved that and felt that and could hear Him speak to me, it was just overwhelming happiness.
After I got home, my wife said, "I've never seen you with such peace."
I was in the kitchen with my wife, and she stopped me, and she took her hands, she put them on both sides of my face. And she said, "You're different. You're not the same as when you went up there. And I like this." And I told her, I said, "I'm not going back to that old Mike." That man got left there.
James 4:8 says this, it says, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. When we come close to God, something's gonna change. And the good news is, it's not Him.
The common way that most Christians feel that they're going to get closer to God is by getting involved in more ways of serving and more ways of ministry and getting out there and doing the work of the ministry. And I would say that's how other people are going to see Christ in you, but that's not how you're going to see Christ better. How you're going to see Christ more clearly and see God more clearly is through intimate relationship and dialogue with Him. And that's why I feel like the Quest is so valuable.
The reason we call it the Quest Life is because we get to walk different when we come home. You see, we have these tools that we learn on the event that we get to take home and bless our family with, bless our friends with, right? And our kids, and they all get to see it in action. We know what to do when life gets in the way. We know what to do when it's hard. We know what to do when it hurts. After Quest, you've got a brotherhood. You see, you met these guys, you fought all week with these guys, you battled for your hearts, and now you get to do life with them. Now you're walking with them. You've got phone numbers that you can call when it hurts. You got phone numbers you can call when you need that brother just to step in and say, I get it, I know you, I'm here for you. It's called the Quest Life.